coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. And birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. The front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakening at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened.
So that was weird. I sent some stuff and then I lost all my audio. Once I turned the camera on, it all came back. So sorry if the intro got cut off. That was not my intention. I gotta plug in my phone here. Do you guys like my wall of names? I'm keeping track of all the names. How are you all today? It's gonna be a good day today. It's gonna be a good day. Let's see. I see we got Georgie in here. Ammo's girl. New Brunswick, Canada. I do have to get back to putting pins on the map. So make sure you send me where you're from, and I'll put you on the map. Anything new happening in your guys' neck of the woods? I had a busy couple days. I'm gonna have a busy day today, I believe. It's it's just that time of year, getting a lot of gifts, getting them wrapped and sent off. I'm actually doing a pretty good job of that. I'm very impressed with myself. Started my Christmas shopping early, had stuff in Amazon lists and stuff already. So that when it came time to actually buy them, it was like, this annoys me so much. What do you want to bet? That's what it is right there. There we go. Pu- 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 Up super early, 2 coffees, and back to relaxing with hot water bottles. Oh, with a 60-pound puppy. Yeah, my puppy's right down here trying to get you. Are you coming up? Yeah, you wanna be seen on camera today? Here, we'll put this down so people can see how pretty you are. Say you've been a very good girl. You've been very pretty, and you've been happy to go in and see all the Marines. Yeah, every day we've been going in there. You got stuff in your eyes. There you go. There you go. There you go. Stay out of my coffee. That's not. Stop licking my hand. It's not for you. Don't lick the microphone. I was laughing. There were people. I did my live the other day, and there were people who could see that I had a strap across my body. Because oh, okay, I love you. Such a little baby, always wants to cuddle. And someone took a screenshot of it, and they were like, "Oh, you had your purse," and I was laughing. I wear a crossbody leash for her because then I can be hands free, which means I can carry stuff. It's easier for opening doors and stuff like that. Uh, and but she can still feel me. I can still feel her, and we communicate via the leash quite a bit. And yeah, but they were like, "Oh, you wearing a purse?" And it literally it looks like a rope. So I don't know who thinks a purse, a strap on a purse looks like a rope. Like other leashes look more like a purse strap, but this one for sure does. Like it's a green that's meant to be reflective. I'm gonna cough here. So yeah, um it's a reflective line as well. It looks like a boat rope. And I'm like, hmm, what, desperate to try to get at me that that you don't know what a purse strap looks like, uh, which is interesting. I'll tell you guys an interesting story this morning, and this is a family story, and I've been looking into like some family past stuff because me and my mom were probably going to go through my Grammy through her scrapbook. That's my great great grandmother. She was lived in Pennsylvania and kept this massive. It's like a 4-inch scrapbook of just historical stuff about the family and whatnot. Uh, but my uncle died at like 2 years old because we a lot of the kids had this condition, this disease that was a inherited family disease, and they were going into uh, the hospitals for blood transfusions and stuff like that. And because he was so small, he was put into a playpen by the nurses and left to be alone. Hey, good morning, Joe. Joe, I got to get back on the show some point. I don't know if I can this Friday. Everyone should check out Joe Lanu. It's the grand jury with the night court and Joe Lanu. Check out his channel and follow him on X. Great, great dude, great show. But yeah, they had put my uncle, who's not even 2 years old, put him into a playpen, and he was playing with a toy purse that had a very long strap, and he had it around his neck, and at some point it got connected to something, wound up, and he was strangled and died in the hospital. Uh, the nurses heard him flailing around, but thought he was just playing. Um, and yeah, so that was a story. And then I had an aunt who died from that disease uh, like 6 months later. My grandmother was virtually devastated, but she had 3 other kids at that time. So You talk about PTSD and stuff, and how older generations used to have to, excuse me, how they had to just, you know, couldn't grieve. You just had to push on. Um, that's what she had to do. Uh, Getting all these weird alerts. When you download these apps and you say, "Yeah, I want notifications," and they just send you shit that's like, no one would want that. Like, I a part of me, and it's a big thing because of me being a journalism degree. A lot of journalists go into communications for companies, and it's like, um, you know, you don't want to turn off your customer by spamming them. I just noticed. Oh no, it's fine. I thought the ticker was off. He carries his bucket on his hip. Now they're going to be talking about you being on a leash. Oh yeah, she wishes it were a leather leash. They yeah, I think they talk about me because they are want a younger man's attention. Big sinkhole in Pennsylvania at the moment. Interesting. Too much iron in the blood. I know it was a blood disease that they had. I don't know what it was. I remember when uh my aunts and uncles, when they were having, my cousins, there were tests and stuff. I don't think it was as serious, when you got to the 80s, because we had better things about whatever the condition was. Anyone notice Guapo looked up and went to the wrong address? Was that his video where he was talking about a charge? Like, I saw the video and hey, good morning, TC. Yeah, I saw the video and I was laughing. It's like no one can try to get you into a charge. Only you can do that. Like, Jesus, this thing keeps going out of focus for no reason. Maybe it's because of that jersey and I need to move that jersey right there. That's the only thing I can think of that it's trying to focus on. Yeah, he doesn't know it was the wrong address. Well, and that's what the fleas and their fans did to me. They thought they had looked through my business and my nonprofit and everything, and they had found an address. A rough week. Is Mrs. Black Robe Regiment, is she doing okay? You have a ghost. um but yeah, that's what they had thought that they had an address for me, and then they started posting it. And the thing is, not my address. And that is harassment. Yep, that is absolutely harassment. And under Florida's law, because Florida's law is even it goes into some other. Oh, the Freedom Flock. Nice. Yeah, everyone check out TC's Freedom Flock. Um but yeah, Florida's law, like, is even stricter because it has with no legitimate purpose. A lot of states will say, "Oh, you can do this stuff. Like, you can do this, you can post it, but then it says you have to have intent, like criminal intent." Is this thing? It's doing it again. Yeah, you have to have criminal intent to cyber stalk someone. Florida just says with no legitimate purpose. So if you just do things and you don't have a reason for it, mm, hmm they can start prosecuting you. And I did see. I do want to thank Max Lab publicly for sending me Jeremy. I'm not a member on Jeremy's channel, but he sent me a clip of the members live. Uh, Jeremy was talking about the things that are going to happen today. I believe that the two leeches and Bruce are going to be added as defendants to the federal case. That is my deduction based upon what I watched on his members live yesterday. I know he was on other shows and other shows were talking about it. I didn't watch those. Um, well, actually, I watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of Megan and Tug, but I didn't watch, a lot of the stuff. Hello from Sweden, Jeanette Manson. Um, Interesting last name. My well, I don't want to reveal too much. My son has Norwegian ancestry. Um, oh, and then we've got Jeanette, and then we've got Mel. So we got some we've we've got some Scandinavian representation today. Great, awesome. Even though it's the afternoon for you guys, I two fleas and Robbie too. Um, but yeah, I think based upon what I saw, Hell Cellars is a beach. Oh, I have uh, like technically I can talk about one thing with him now, but I'm doing a video. I have it I I have it probably 50% done. Um, I'll just say that we're gonna be in the court, uh, myself and Mr. Sellers. We are gonna be in the court. And I don't wanna give up too much. I'll tip my hat to it. I'm not gonna give up too much. Okay. I don't know why I'm coughing today. It could just be the time of year though. I normally have a persistent cough that the VA says is not COPD despite my exposures. Jeez, fucking- despite my exposures uh, to burn pits, they say I do not have COPD. Look at this. We got all this. I couldn't say if it's Swedish. Uh, it's clearly a Scandinavian language being talked in the chat. Can can someone translate? Turn on subscribers only. Hold on, stand by. My computer's moving slow. Content. This thing. Some days, some days it just wants to be special. I do not get why Restream. they did. They initially reached out to me. Oh, great. Now this is gonna freeze. It did go through okay. Now let me go into the control room. I normally have it up. Sorry. Now I just have to find where I can put subscribers only. Or, well, yeah. Participants, moderation activity, timestamps. Huh, I don't see where I can do it. Am I an idiot? Man, I had the cold that lasted 6 weeks with the horrible cough. Had to ask for a special prescription cough syrup. Liquid gold. Had codeine in it. Ooh, codeine. Yeah, I can see where that would be quite annoying. I'm not finding the moderation. Can you help me with that, Wilburns? You're not a manager? Hold on. I'll make you a manager. That I know how to do. Hold on. Settings, community. There you go. So there you go, Wilburns. You're now a managing moderator. Trolls are good when you put them in their places. I have fun with them. I like poking the bear with them. Wow, we got a lot of people in here. It, so is that Swedish? I'm guessing. I'm thinking they're speaking Swedish because they're all Scandinavian. I believe. Well, no, I think we've got two from Sweden for sure. Um, I know we've had people from Norway. I would love to. I don't think we have anyone from Iceland. Iceland's a country I do want to visit. No, I know Malin is not a troll. Yeah, you don't have to apologize. I don't mind you speaking Swedish. I think it's cool. Yeah, it doesn't bother me one bit. I love having international fans. Um, you know, for me, I enjoy traveling. I enjoy going around the world. I've learned to get very comfortable being uncomfortable. So if you put me into a culture that's not mine, I won't assimilate, but I'll get comfortable there. What you dealt with yesterday, what'd you have going yesterday? Oh, I got people messaging me. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jim. Sorry, I'm just looking at the picture. I'm going to be back real quick because I need more coffee. So, real quick. Why I don't know why it put me down there. Uh, I'm just looking through, see what chats I missed. I always try whenever I go to a new country, I try to learn how to say please, thank you, hello, goodbye. I'm trying to think. Like I try to get all those basic phrases down. If you have those down, uh, people, it's been my experience, and you know, I've been to many different cultures. They all will be like, okay, this is someone who's trying to communicate, clearly a visitor, and they do. Jesus, dog. They do appreciate it, and then are normally very inviting. Yeah, the here's the thing, there's not a lot of them because the other channels don't have a huge following that they think they do. Like, they don't like, there are people who will go in there and talk, but the every and I with my digital marketing, I've studied this. You will get fans, like real fans, diehard fans, people who will watch all your stuff, send you, send you stuff, like DMs and stuff like that. They want to they legitimately enjoy your content, want to make it better. Those people you want to kind of bring into your circle. So I'll give you some of the sneaky stuff that I do. So like uh several of those people who have done stuff for the show, and I'll Georgie, prime example. She has helped me with the new intro. She's helped me with a lot of the thumbnails. So I sent her a Veteran Nation mug, which you can buy at veterannationfoundation.com. In fact, I'll put the QR code right up here. Or actually, here you go. So there you go. You can buy this mug right down below. You can use that QR code. So um the I sent her a mug because I genuinely appreciated what she was doing. And people like that, they'll use the mug. Like DK Lucas. He bought a mug, showed it on his thing. They promote your stuff. Uh Whereas your casual viewer is just going to be your casual viewer. You want to bring, the people who are actively helping uh your content be spread, you want to bring them in as close as possible, give them things like that's what the big reason I made a lot of those stickers. It's a very easy thing for me to give people when they do something for me. Please take your shirt away to see if the camera focus. You want me to take the jersey down? Okay, hold on, stand by. There we go. We'll see if that's what it is. I'll probably replace this webcam. I've got another one. I just have to dig it out. But yeah, by mine is sitting on my shelf by my desk. Yeah, see, and when you do a live, if you go on, like I gotta send a mug to Squid because her, if she had a mug and it's on camera, yeah, she's doing her show, but it also helps promote this show. Anyone who sends me anything for their show, I'm probably gonna put it like in my background somewhere. Like I got this because okay, it's easy to do, but I can also put stickers and stuff and whatnot. Um, yeah, you don't have to drink out. It's I gave it to you because you've helped me. It's a thank you, but it also does serve me a purpose because if ever anyone who comes into your house and says, "What's that?" By you talking about it, it helps spread the show. So it's smart like that. Um, what I wish they would do is where I could do like send people a page of stickers. I've got pages of stickers for me that I made like here. Uh, so this is, I'm sorry, this right here, that's a sticker. I made both of these stickers because NRN co-owns the show. Uh, so I made both those stickers because I wanted some way to brand, when the microphone is on the show. And all this stuff, I've learned in digital marketing, and I see it focusing better on me. I think that's what the issue was. So it looks like it's a little bit better. Um, I might actually turn this desk. I'm gonna move I, I'm very much a Marine. When I clean my room, when I do a deep clean, there it goes again. What is it focusing on? I don't get what it's focusing on. Like there's nothing up close. Is there? There we go. I don't get it. Um, but yeah, when I deep clean my room, the Marine Corps and my mom both taught me you move everything. So I'm gonna rearrange this room, and I might rearrange this desk. And the only thing is, I use the wall like with because my monitors are pretty heavy, so I use the wall. I actually I've I've had a lot of success of my monitors are uh, for the most part smaller HD TVs that I just use this way. What do you want, Kat? What do you want? So yeah, I use them. That's what I use for my monitors because they do a great job, and I don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a monitor or even hundreds of dollars. Hi. Yes. Little kitty. Oh, now the dog's over here because the dog can't not get attention too. Um, but yeah, so I might turn this so like I'll be sitting more like you'll still see the door and the thing, but I'll be a little bit more. Let's do ugly Christmas sweaters. I am down for that. I wish I don't need your ass in my face. Like I don't. There's nothing up here for you, and you're gonna sit. Okay, whatever. Figure it out. Um, yeah. If I'm a little bit more centered, I do have one shelf where I could put some branding and stuff. Right now, it does have the microphone stand, but I can move that, and I do have other shelves I can hang up. I wish I knew how to do like more stitching. I really need to pull out my. I've got a sewing machine, and I got to practice on it. I used to do a lot of projects, and that's why I have a sewing machine. Um, that and it's also very helpful being a Marine. If you have a sewing machine and you know how to use a sewing machine, because everything in the military has to be tailored. You get new stuff. It's got to be put on right. And if you have to do something in a short amount of time and you can't drop it off like you know a new chevron or something, and you can't drop it off, and like you need it tomorrow or in 2 days, and they can't do a rush job at the alteration shop, it's very easy to pull out an older uniform thing, take it off, and then just put the new one on. Like it won't be perfect, but it'll be good enough to where people probably are not going to notice. There's little tricks like that. So what I'm looking for right now, I am gonna do Vagination Rocks. There's enough people who said they wanted them, so I'm going to paint some. I'm gonna get some and paint some. Uh, I'm debating if I want to use. Do I want to use a brush or do I want to use a paint pen? I'm thinking a brush. Greta says she's got a little bit behind. Don't worry, there's nothing that you're gonna miss that you can't figure out. That's watching Jeremy's stuff. I love that Jeremy's doing storages again and doing what makes them happy, even if that means I don't watch as much. I know people love the coin pushers and the storage videos. Um, I will watch those from time to time. They're not they're not the big thing of Jeremy. Now, when he started talking about the government corruption, you guys all know that's where I get very um, I get very into it and start taking my attention. And yeah, and I really love the Granger's travel videos. I watch those. I The one I've been neglecting is I haven't been watching much of Travis's stuff. I do need to get in. I saw there were people in there again today. Um, and I got speaking of that, I want to send or I got to send Deanna and Travis. I've been meaning to send them t-shirts. I just uh Fourth Wall gives you sample credit. So as people buy the shirts and stuff, I get sample credit builds up and then I can, get a even, 50% off or just get a straight free shirt. Uh, and that's where I was looking to send that. Maybe I do know I need to send some stuff out today, so that's what I'll probably do. The coin pushers. See, it's I'm not a like I've watched some of those things. Mainly on Facebook is where I've seen them. I've watched them. Not even Jeremy and George. There was a couple other. There was like Lady Luck was one. I watched some of those. I mean, they're okay. It's just not um, where all of my attention goes. I'll tell you one type of video that really does. I do like I As you guys know, when I'm at the office, I'll turn on my computer and have like YouTube going as background noise. I'm big into background noise. That you know, it's a PTSD thing, but it's something that my family did, which I'm was talking with my mom today. When you get into therapy and whatnot, you recognize mental issues, and we were talking about old family stuff, and I was pointing out to my mom, "Oh, this is a mental issue right here. The fact that people did this." I'm probably gonna do a video about it. Like I have aunts and uncles who they had some really bad traits. And, finally at one point when I was a teenager, excuse me, that's my coffee. How's it smell? Smells normally like my coffee. Um, yeah, we just decided that we didn't want to have a lot to do with that side of the family. And, when you hear this with narcissists, but it's really with all types of mental illness, you'll hear the term flying monkeys, which comes from Wizard of Oz. Those are the people, yeah, narcissists will use flying monkeys, but really there's people who are not narcissists that also use flying monkeys, where they will send like extended family members, people you normally don't hear from. They will reach out and contact you and try to exert someone else's will or try to guilt trip you into stuff. And we had that occur. And what was funny about it is, I got to finish this up and get going. Uh, they only really ever cared about my older brother. Me and my younger brother, and this shows the toxicity of the family. Like we were essentially ignored, and my older brother was put on this pedestal, and it's very weird, very weird. So that was stuff like that is why we were like, okay, yeah, this is not like I really credit my parents with kind of showing me healthy boundaries. I didn't know that's what they were back then. I've since expanded on what healthy boundaries are. And yeah, yeah, my parents, they were like, yeah, we're just not gonna go around your aunts and uncles anymore. We're just, you know, there's just a lot of negativity there that we want to be no part of. And for them, it actually saved their marriage. My parents, it was like they were trying to come in between my parents. So, but I need to wrap this up. because I need to get going. It's a busy day for me again today. I hope you guys are all having a good one. I will probably be back because I think there's going to be some updates in the case, according to what Jeremy said, and I'm expecting Bruce and the Lees to be added as defendants to that case. So you all, or respondents, I should say, you all have a great day, and as usual, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.